All right, home for the night. It's cloudy, storms might be coming in. Testing out, this is the first time I'm using this Free Soldier tarp with the One Tigress bungalow. I got my mat and my bivvy in there for the sleep system. Yeah, a couple of the other guys got some tents. You know, we got some new guys out here training, so tomorrow we're gonna do some radios. We're gonna do some IMT, possibly a live fire. Hopefully I can get that footage for you guys, see what it is we're doing. But this is it, guys. Task Force 41. Jared at 2 Alpha Solutions put it together, and we're out here on his property. He's got a lot of it. Could be in these woods here, just doing all kinds of stuff, radio classes, ropes, knots, and then we're going to finish it off with hopefully I don't know if we're going to do a buddy lane or maybe even just a single lane live fire IMT, individual movement techniques, high crawl, low crawl, 3 to 5 second rush in the woods, and hopefully do a live fire. We'll run through, do a couple dry fires first, and have a good time. And so yeah, the storm's coming, I think. It's already raining. I don't know if you can see it on the lens, but getting out, good training, even being out here in the weather, you know, sucking it up. So we'll see how the storms go tonight. Tomorrow it's just supposed to be cloudy, no rain, but even if it is, oh well, it's going to be wet out there. Just going to be embracing the suck out there, sweating, and yeah, it's been a while since I've done a live fire exercise, since all of us, some of them have never done it. So we're going to train them up first. We're not just going to send them out there. And we got safety guys walking behind them to make sure that everybody's being safe. But so stick with us.
You? I've heard of it, but I haven't. Okay. So regular analog FM is basically what you've heard in the past with like police departments, fire departments, amateur radio. It's FM modulation as opposed to AM modulation like what you get on your AM radio dial.
Good morning. Well, the tarp held up. Rained on us last night, but we all stayed dry. So everybody's getting up and getting around, getting cleaned up, getting ready to train today. Cloudy. Don't know if it's going to rain again, but as the saying goes, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. So stay tuned for more.
So I'm still kind of playing with this. It's a little tedious at the moment. Yoda, no. No.
Yoda wants to get in on the radio training.
Inch of the rope like this and just put a little bite up through that hole. Yeah. So what you're doing is just taking like this, just taking a pinch of the rope and just pushing it part way up through. Don't pull it all the way through. Now see how you made a loop like that? Yeah. Now take the pinch down here and put a pinch through there. And you just keep doing that all the way up.
Ah, like this?
Yep, and it's called daisy chain.
I've seen this done.
So once you get it like to here, then you take the last piece and you push it all the way in. So what I'm going to
put it right over the bandages that are already there?
Yeah. Wait, they just called me. I got to go to work. We'll leave you here. All right, so
I'll wait till you get back.
So this.
Should have tied them in first. Guys, we forgot how to undo these knots.
All right. So this one we're going to come up here like this. We're going to go down here. here. 2 wraps. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to build my water knot. Just like we learned today.
Now, are the colors of the webbing, is that different tensile strengths, or just so you just know which
It's
one?
just a different color. I got a better deal on. You know what I mean? I
Like
got
I
a
said,
deal
if you
on.
got that way, you know which strap you're tying into. It's a pink.
Some people do that. Some people, like fire departments, will color code everything. They'll put like red for one thing, and they'll.
Getting ready to pull this up with the pulley system up there. So I'm just holding, keeping tension on the rope. Pretty windy out. All right, so we're getting into the nitty-gritty of it. Gonna do a live fire exercise out there, and it's gonna be pretty badass. So Jared's gonna go. All these guys are gonna go, and we're gonna have a good time. We already went through safety measures. Safe semi. Yoda's good. Where is he? Oh, he's just laying there chilling. So we're gonna have a good time. So stick around. All right, Jared's getting ready to go for a live fire. All right, move out. Contact. Sound off, let me know you're moving. I got you covered. All right, so Jared and I are taking off. We got the repeater set up. And Jared, do you want to explain what we're doing? Kind of thing?
So basically, we're just out doing some testing, range testing of our radio system. We have a bunch of frequencies and a bunch of different modes of.
And Yoda's barking at every dog.
So we're just doing some range testing with the regular repeater that we have, or our crossband repeater that we have, and then some regular channels that we have.
Got our radios uploaded. We're gonna go out, like you said, range test, and gonna have a good time. And the sun's finally out. Now that we're not training in the woods, we're just doing some local radio training. So we're not in the woods training anymore. So it's no longer raining and nasty and wet. The sun is out as it should be. Because that's
still a little chilly.
It's chilly, but it's actually not bad. No wind, at least today.
Scarecrow from Jedediah on VHF-1 DMR.
Jedediah, this is Scarecrow. Loud and clear.
Alright, I got you loud and clear as well. This is location 1 at the fire department. I'm going to be switching over to Echo 1.
Received.
Sweet.
Scarecrow from Jedediah on VHF-1 DMR.
We're about a mile away. It's probably reading my call sign, isn't it?
Scarecrow from Jedediah on VHF-1 DMR.
Jedediah, this is Scarecrow. I have you loud and clear.
Sweet.
Roger, I have you Lima Charlie as well. Switching to Echo 1. Nickelodeon from Jedediah, Echo 1. Alright, say that again. I had a bunch of feedback.
It's probably standing next to him.
Yeah. Nickelodeon, say again your last. You had a lot of feedback from the other radios.
Jedediah, this is Scarecrow. I have you loud and clear on Echo 1.
Maybe his radio died.
That might have been. Roger, I have you Lima Charlie on Echo 1. We're going to switch locations.
All right, so we didn't make very good contact on our last one. There's this kind of mountainside in our way to show that kind of terrain can affect radio transmissions. So that's kind of another reason why we're driving around, seeing what the capabilities of the repeater are and how far it goes, what effects the terrain also has. So if you're out there doing radios, testing, keep in mind terrain can affect your transmission. So where are we going next?
We're going to go a couple miles away to another location that's down in this river valley here. And then we're going to go another couple miles away up on a hillside.
Okay.
And try those two areas.
Sweet.
So, yeah, so the elevation difference is where they're at, where our base camp is at, our safe house is at 1,140 feet above sea level. Where we were just testing the radios is probably around 700 feet elevation.
So elevation would also affect.
Well, I'm talking elevation above sea level.
Okay.
So there's about a 400 or 500 foot difference in elevation between where the safe house is and where we were trying to talk from on the portable.
But does elevation affect transmission? Can that have a play in it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Jared's a radio expert, guys, in case you don't know. And if you have not already subscribed to his YouTube channel, 2 Alpha Solutions, do so. I'll put a link below as well. right up there.
Yep.
So, give you guys kind of an idea of the terrain.
We are down in this valley, pretty steep on either side of us.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to back in here. I need my mirror there, buddy.
Yep.
All right, so we're down in this steep valley here. So we're gonna try direct line of sight from on our DMR.
DMR.
Yeah. Scarecrow from Jedediah on VHF-1 DMR. And you can see we have this huge hillside over here blocking our line of sight. Scarecrow from Jedediah on VHF-1 DMR. Alright, not making the contact on DMR, we're going to try our repeater. Nickelodeon from Jedediah on Echo 1. Nickelodeon from Jedediah on Echo 1. Alright, nothing heard.
Nothing.
So no contact made. So just shows you the terrain. I mean, this is pretty heavy terrain here, so it shows you how the terrain affects your transmissions and how anybody else is going to hear you and receive your signal. So,
Right.
So we're going to go up the road here, up on top of the hill, so it's going to be hilltop to hilltop,
Yeah.
and it should make contact up there.
All right.
And I'm going to go back here and pee real quick.
All right, so we're at the next location, third or fourth. I think it's the fourth location we've done so far, and we're on the top of the mountain, on the top. So hopefully we'll get a good line of sight here. I'll turn the camera around so you guys can kind of see. Not really much to. I apologize if the wind is, but here we go. Let's see if it works.
Scarecrow from Jedediah on VHF-1 DMR.
Jedediah, this is Scarecrow.
There it is.
I have you loud and clear.
Okay, this is location number 5.
Number
I
5.
have you Lima Charlie as well. Switching over to Echo 1. Nickelodeon from Jedediah, Echo 1. Nickelodeon from Jedediah on Echo 1.
Sounds like he's trying to transmit.
If you're responding, you're not positive and your audio's not coming through.
One.
Okay, I read you, but you are broken depending on the position of my radio as to where I'm holding it. I think it's a little bit of operator error there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
See if Scarecrow will respond. Oh, he's still on the other net, isn't he?
Nickelodeon from Jedediah on Echo 1. Try again. Move over here. Nickelodeon from Jedediah on Echo 1.
Jedediah, this is Nickelodeon on Echo 1. You're very broken.
Okay.
Roger that. I have you loud and clear on this end. I just switched positions by a few feet. So we will be switching locations to location number 6 here in just a minute.
All right, so being up top, we got a little bit better transition. We're going to continue locations. I'm not going to film every one, so yeah. All right, well, that concludes training for this weekend. Everybody's kind of packing up and leaving, and we had a good time getting some radio classes in, some knots, some training rescuing a victim with the S.O.S cage, which is pretty neat, and then doing our runs in the woods, doing some movement to contact, some little bit of IMT, get the blood rushing, and then testing out the locations. So yeah, look forward to future videos. We got one coming up, I think in August, with the task force. So that's kind of what we are now officially, Task Force 41, as you can see right there on the patch. And other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, 401 Venibit, swish out.